Welcome to the Batcave here in Dunedin, and the secret hideaway Batcave that we have, where all the Batman goodness is here. And as recording of this, we are at 202 subscribers. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to you if you have subscribed. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that stuff that they always tell you to do. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it and enjoy the Batman collecting. We're filling up the room fast. We're almost going to have to move again just to get a bigger area, or just rent another house just for the whole pile of Batman stuff that we've got. There's a shelf, bookcase there, absolute chocolate. I started having to double them up down there, but it's cool to see all the Batman pops. And when I look back from where it started, with the one little pop to now having, I think last count, like 120, something like that. But yeah, quite cool. And hopefully you've been enjoying the interview series that we've had going, the Meet the Collectors, Meet the Sellers. Looking at trying something different as well, reaching out to a few different people to see if they want to do interviews for it. And if there's anybody you'd like to see me interview, drop a message down below. But let's get into it. So we've got a box of goodies here, mixture. There's some Batman, some wrestling, all that sort of thing. A couple of packages that I've had arrive, which we'll leave to near the end, and hopefully we can get it all through. But if you're an old school wrestling fan, you'll know this one. You'll know this character without me even having to say. So you look at that. But of course we will turn through. You see the coat there. Hopefully I actually remember to screen. And the tight. It is Ravishing Rick Rude, the late great Ravishing Rick Rude. Absolutely amazing figure. I saw this, I think it was at, the name's completely gone out of my head. It's the second-hand store. I can't think of the name of it, so I do apologize. It will come to me at some stage. So, but that I got there a while ago, but I got it. And then in Palmerston, there was a shop there. It's closed at the moment, barely ever open, but I think they're selling it. Trash collectors. They had a old school Bret Hart figure there from WCW. I think it was about 96. And they had the cape on it, so somebody thought it was a Doctor Strange. That's the old Doctor Strange cape. But very cool. So I had to get that one. He had originally wanted like 20 odd bucks for it, but second time I went back, only 5. Worst place with that was the toy room. No prices or anything. They sort of made up the prices as they went. But got that because I wanted a Bret Hart figure, so to show you guys as well. And then we got old school. I had got this years ago. NWO Macho Man Randy Savage, the late great, of course, Macho Man. So very cool there. And actually, to go with that, I'll show you what I got from Capital Collectibles. As you see, interview will be coming up. We've been trying to record it, but we're having issues with it, so we might just be doing that in person in a couple of weeks. But Capital Collectibles, Farron scored this off him. Macho Man Randy Savage. It's the King of the Ring pop, because as you can see from the picture, has the crown and the scepter, which he only did after he won King of the Ring. As you can see up there, there's a live picture. So very cool. I kind of wanted the Randy Savage pop. Was putting off getting this for a while, but then he had this other pack that I saw and I thought, gotta get this. If you're an old school 80s, 70s wrestling fan, you'll know the name Jim Cornette. I think it was AWA that he was running. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me down below. I know there is a guy down in the Cargill, Ray Hunter, I think it is. If you're watching and I got that wrong, I do apologise. You'll probably know the answer to this, or even any of the SPW wrestling people down there. Big fan of SPW wrestling. Looking forward to when they bring the Southern Rumble back. I will be going front row tickets. And then, hey, we might even be able to talk to a couple of the wrestlers from there about their pop collections. But I had to get this one. It's the old school Sting and Lex Luger, who tag team in AWA under Jim Cornette for a little bit. And I had to get it because it's the Surfer Sting gimmick, as they call it. Very cool there. So I might have to end up getting a Crow Sting, as it's nicknamed, the black and white Sting. So had to get that one. Very cool double pack there. I've just seen there is actually another Mick Foley double pack. Mick Foley and The Rock. So I've got to get that to add to my collection. But I've almost finished my Imposter pop collection as well. I've got Imposter Scarecrow on its way. Bit of a hold up there. It took about a week for the courier to actually get off their ass and pick it up. And then it's been posted, and now they're just mucking around getting it done here. Was holding off for recording this so I could try and show you, but it hasn't turned up, sadly. So next video, it should be here. Fingers crossed. But as you can actually see on the back, there is a light, Matt's Collectibles light here. I'll show you the screen there. We got this made by Candy Apple Designs, I think it is. Very coolly done. Only thing I'm not too impressed by was all the scratches that is on the Perspex. There's a lot of little scratches and stuff, and yeah, imperfections to it. So it's the only bit of a bugger. It does sit loosely in the base, but hey, that's no biggie. But yeah, just all the scratches on it is a bit of a bugger. But we are trying to get some batteries, so it could be kind of cool sitting in the back there. Once I get a remote, a battery for the remote will sit it to one colour that sits nicely there, and maybe even just put it over to the side about there, just so it's not covering the Batman pops. But yeah, so that is those ones. I'll put those over to the side. And then what else did we get? What else have we found? We've been clearing out some boxes as well and getting some cool stuff that way. Finding some stuff I haven't shown you guys yet, so I thought I'd better show you some of the stuff that I've gotten, and then if you have seen it, I do apologise. But we found one of these old Joker soft toys there, which is kind of cool. And then we found the bigger one that goes with it. So if my cousin's watching and you want these, feel free to let me know. They will be going there. So I put those over to the side. And then we managed to find that big old Batman. So, and I think I actually have a Batman inside that goes with one of the other ones there. And then we've got Superman. So they kind of go together, Batman and Superman. Kind of cool. I think I only originally wanted that one, but they gave me that one as well to go with it. So they'll be going on my soft toy chair, which I might even chuck a photo on Instagram of. It's got Flash and a Black Widow with it as well. So we're mixing the superheroes up because, hey, you got to all get along in the world. I'd love to see if someone ever did it, actually, a crossover between Marvel and DC. It could be really cool if it's done right. But I also got this Batman car. Came with a figure. I think it's came with this figure. It was off a lady here in Dunedin. I have forgotten her name, so I do apologise on that. But it's a little black and white Batman, but quite a cool Batmobile car there that I had to get. Oh no, it was the second-hand Weir's Furniture. That's the place. Weir's Furniture here in Dunedin, South Dunedin. They had this. They had the Batmobile, and of course had Batman in there. So I don't think it's the right Batman that goes with it, but hey, got to get it. There's the old bat symbol. We all love that. Had to get it just to go with my sets, and I'm changing around my figures just to make it a little bit easier to get to and a little bit easier to see, and try and create more space, more places to put stuff as well, and see how we go with that one. Also, a couple other things that are sitting in the box before we get to the package that just arrived yesterday. We've got old Leonardo turtle there. As you can see over in the corner, I've got it's like a sewer set up, and I've got two Michelangelos from the live action movies. Need to get one of each of the other ones at least, so I can put those and I can have one of each standing on it. But there's an old school Leo there, and then we've got a little cool Batman pencil with all the symbols there. So those are kind of cool. Something different to show here on the channel. But as I say, yesterday, Alistair, if you follow the New Zealand Collectors Facebook pages, you'll know he pops up a lot, buys a few things off. And names are completely going out of my head today. Buys a few off the Collectors pages, and I think he's brought some stuff from Fletcher Stables, that's the one as well. But he had a claim sale a couple of weeks ago, and I managed to get a couple of things. I had a car, I think that's the Batman Forever car, or Batman and Robin. So it's over George, I think it's George Clooney because of the blue, so you got the Mr. Freestyle there. Trying to see what year, it doesn't have what year it is, so pretty sure I'm right with that, but I could be absolutely wrong, knowing me. So I got that one, and I got... It's one of the ones I paid for. And then I got these two cool. It's one of the little Batmans there. I'll just cover there. So I love the little wings and just the little poses he puts on there. And then this is the other one I got. So I purchased those two off him, just because I thought they were kind of cool and kind of cute, and not something I have. And then he kindly sent me this one as well, if it zooms in. So that one there does have a lever on the back. Ah, there you go. So it's kind of, yeah, let's see the action. So we'll just move on past that one. And he also sent me this Batman as well, which is kind of cool. I do like that. Hopefully that zooms in. There we go. And it's got the cape. And then I think it must be one of those Lego text ones, because there is the little input thing there. So that is another very cool thing. If you are in Wellington in a couple of weeks, because this will be coming out tomorrow from when I'm filming this, a couple of weeks' time, we have the Get Your Geek On Expo. Matt's Collectibles is coming. We are going to be there alongside Axel at Pop Daddy. I'm going to be in the stall saying hi, meeting everybody. I've got some little things to sell as well, some little extra figures. Might have some Batman stuff as well to sell on the table. But if you want to meet, come along, say hi. Happy to sign autographs. Not that anybody's going to ask for one of those, but happy to take photos. I know Axel's happy to take photos. I'm sure he'll comment down below. If you want to do a gold coin donation to the charities that they're raising money for as well, feel free to go for it. But I will be there. Hopefully, let me know if you're from the channel and you pop along to it. So we're going to have lots of time. It goes for the whole weekend, the 15th and the 16th of October in Wellington. I can't remember the place it is, but hopefully someone might comment down below, or I will try and remember it and put the link to the Get Your Geek On Expo page on there. But thank you for joining. Thank you to all the 202 subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. Its next hunt is to get to 250, and hopefully you're enjoying the shorts that we're putting up. But hopefully see you in a couple of weeks at Get Your Geek On, and hopefully see you next week back on the channel, same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, have fun collecting.